Hey yo,
I
we're finally doing fucking Panzer Dragoon Saga. I played through this game like 2 years ago or something, with an idea to make a video out of it. That never ended up happening. We're just gonna stream it instead.
it's Easter.
It
so
is. Happy Easter, everybody.
we gotta find some way to mod the game so that all the Dargans have bunny ears on them.
Yeah, let's watch this little attract mode FMV here. Made by Sega.
Sega, a company that has only made good games and no bad games.
I mean, what company hasn't made shitty games?
Fucking Nintendo, am I right?
Oh, good God. Haven't you ever watched Scott the Waz's Dark Age of Nintendo series?
I have not, but
Those videos are great, dude.
I believe you.
That's also referred to as the Therapy Saga.
Am I supposed to understand any of this?
No.
Will I ever understand any of this?
To an extent, maybe.
Maybe. Okay. But no, what happened during the dark ages of Nintendo? What happened? Is that when,
they released a Chibi Robo Ziplash was the one that he hated the most. Also Mario Tennis Power Smash and Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival were the 3 games that he talked about. And they were quite bad from what he described.
I see.
This game is not bad. This is, in my opinion, the best game on the Saturn, at least the best one that I've played.
This fucking intro is like an LSD Dream Emulator FMV.
That might not be the only comparison you make to that game.
Oh,
This game has This game just kind of has some, very, 32-bit ass visuals.
don't get me excited. Well, we did play, I don't know if it was this specific...
No, we played Panzer Dragoon 1 and Panzer Dragoon 2. This game came after them. So you saw those games were rail shooters. This is an RPG.
Oh god, would you... Fuck!
I tricked
What?
you.
I've been shanghaied!
We're playing an RPG. It's like a 15-20 hour RPG. It's not the most massive thing ever. But,
I'm calling the police.
we got a long-ass intro cutscene, so strap yourself in. Also, it's in a language that's not even real, so get ready.
Oh!
I'll give you 3 guesses as to what his name is.
Edge.
Well, game spoiled it. It's Edge.
Edge.
Get ready to edge.
Meri ust prelidis expedul.
But this game has a gun.
This game has multiple guns.
D. Za envetus.
I mean, so we have a gun, we have Edge.
Yes.
So this game is basically Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah, like almost 10 years before Shadow the Hedgehog. This was, I think, 1998.
It's the proto Shadow.
Originally, this game was supposed to come out in 97, I believe, to compete with Final Fantasy VII, but, ended up coming out a year late when the Saturn was already, like, on its fucking deathbed. So this had very few copies released in English.
You are a very big fan of this series.
This game in particular. I'm not very good at the first two games.
But you have a great interest in these games. I know from our personal conversations. How did you discover this? 'Cause I don't think there's any chance in shit I would have heard of this if not for talking to you.
I discovered this series when I was researching the Sega Saturn. Which I think I was actually looking into because of Mr. Bones.
So Mr. Bones is responsible for this.
It was kind of my throughway to this series, I suppose. Because that was certainly the first Saturn game that I knew about. And when I actually got a Saturn, guess what the first Saturn game I bought was?
Mr. Bones.
Hell yeah, brother. We're gonna have to do that one of these days.
Have you ever actually played Mr. Bones?
Yes, I'm not very good at it, but I do enjoy that game.
Is it any good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you been paying any attention to this intro cutscene?
Some guy had a gun.
Okay, good.
I know that much. Do I need to know more than that?
Now there's these guys.
That guy has a face.
I like their hair. Yeah, fuck the Emperor.
He has, no eyebrows. He has skin brows.
And look, you can only do so much with the limited resolution.
It's not a complaint, I'm just pointing out. He also has, cornrows. Is this corn?
We might be a freak on a leash. This is right around the right time for that. Yeah! Yeah! Shoot your gun! Look at that monster.
It's just a big headlights monster.
I will assure you, these cutscenes look freaking awesome for the Sega Saturn.
I mean, I have no complaints so far. I like the headlights monster.
He's pretty cool. The monsters in this series in general are pretty well designed. Lady?
That lady has hair. It's...
a saw.
And so just to clarify, you said they're speaking in gibberish right now?
It's not gibberish, it's like a combination of other languages, but this is like a conlang that was made for the Panzer Dragoon series that the fans have come to call Panzerese. In the other games, all of the dialogue was actually spoken in Panzerese, but in Saga, it's just the opening and ending cutscenes. The rest of the dialogue in this game is Japanese.
So
as we will see later.
Is it like a combination of I mean, I'm assuming this game was made in Japan.
Yeah, it's a combination of Japanese, Swedish, I believe an African language. It's like just a big mishmash of things. I think there's some German in there or something. I don't know.
I was gonna ask, is this regionally, we got Japanese, Korean, China, stuff that's maybe kind of in the I mean, I don't know. I don't want to assume too much about Japan. I would assume that the average Japanese person does not just know Swedish
Yeah, I don't think so.
or German. It didn't seem like there'd be much utility to that.
I mean, it's mostly just for vibes, you know what I mean?
But if I was like a voice actor, I'm brought in by Sega. Sega's like, hey, Mr. Oob, we want you to do the voice acting for this hot new video game. And by the way, the dialogue is all going to be like a mishmash of a bunch of languages, some of which don't exist. You in? I'd be a little daunted by that.
I think it would be fun. Well, all our friends are dead. And they're taking away the girl.
Oh my god. I guess I say this as a big dumb American who only speaks English.
Yeah. My niece suggested to me today that I watch Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, we should all watch Dora the Explorer.
Oh, well, we got shot.
This kid has been shot like 4 times.
That's the first time he
bonked.
actually got shot.
He got bonked on the head.
He got pistol whipped, but that's the first time he got shot, and he just fell down into a fucking ravine. Alright, bye, girl. Well, I'm sure we can just forget about her. Nothing important is gonna come of that.
What if they're playing this Super Mario? Like, da, da, da,
They are kind of Mario-like airships. Super Mario 3.
Yeah, I'm sure Nintendo wouldn't mind if Sega just used it.
Oh yeah, you know.
Oh, we got nuked.
Yep.
So we gotta save our friends, basically.
Icurium diana miliarium barus. Ie integrum medium civitas. Reateo univer, hu ringu sabta ricina. Lauswing potentia fons. Prestim importa.
Yeah, I didn't really clock most of this opening cutscene my first few times through this game, but it does get across the broad strokes that you need to know with this game. Yep.
Did they say that guy's name was Crayman?
Crayman.
I'm not Crayman. Stop calling me Crayman.
I just like Thomas the Tank Engine.
I just like Panzer Dragoon, man.
I'm not Crayman. I just like Grayman.
Dena.
Yeah, if we ever play LSD Dream Emulator like I want to, I'm not Gray Man. Stop calling me Gray Man.
Grigorig.
You keep playing games that give me the opportunity, because I did the Rayman joke last time, I think.
We should actually play Rayman sometime. Alright, we are the one who controls Edge. Well, my name is... Count F. That is indeed my real name. As you know. That's what I put on my all of my homework and tests and stuff in high school.
Well, sometimes you would come up with fake names, and what was there was the one that would eat nipples. I remember that.
Oh, I just stole that from Critical.
Ah,
Avagantimos.
Avagantimos, the eater of nipples. Yes.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was when he was playing like a Penumbra or some shit like that. I don't remember. Anyway, we got a big white will-o-wisp that just kind of makes some crazy trippy shit happen. Hi, Edge. Edge is...
Breathe, Breathe in the air.
Basically. We have breathed into him and made him real. Bring me to life.
When does Nana Land show up in this? Because as we discovered, you can sync up Nana Land to
Yep.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yes, you can.
Only if it's slowed down, though.
Well, that's the only way to actually watch Nanoland.
We should do that after the stream's over.
Jesus Christ.
For a nice little 420 celebration. Because Easter is on 420 this year.
Unfortunately, I'm almost out of my stuff. Gotta take a trip
Dang.
out tomorrow.
早く上に戻らないと隊長たちが
I've got to find my captain.
Captain Crunch?
Well, that. If he had meant Captain Crunch, he would have said my cap'n.
Oh, right.
Cap'n Crunch.
Alright, so the very first thing we're gonna go do is we're gonna go into our settings. We're gonna change the, walk controls to reverse, I believe is what I want to do.
May have been referring to Captain Planet. We're gonna save the environment in this video game.
So anyway, like I've mentioned off stream, we're not going to be upscaling this game, so we're just going to get original Sega Saturn resolution.
Deal with it, nerds.
Finely crafted engraving of a Dargan.
We're not like whatever visual effects snobs.
I mean, I like to
really.
upscale games when possible, just because, hey, it's fun, but...
There's a game from 1990, what you said, 97, 98? 98? Like, what do you want?
Oh, we got a gun.
We hadn't
An
even
ancient gun with a
invented...
dragon design. And we got the elevator key.
We were 9 years away from YouTube at that point.
Yeah. Elevator's locked and won't move. We need to unlock it. Well, we got the elevator key, so... let's use that sumbitch. Oop, camera?
We
I'm
hadn't
trying to remember
even-
how the camera works in this game.
We hadn't even been 9/11'd yet. Like, what? It's so far in the past. We can't judge the visuals.
Is that like a land speed record to us mentioning 9/11 on a stream? It's been like less than 20 minutes.
There's no way. It has to have been brought up quicker than that, and so I'm sure if I scrubbed through all of our videos. Look, there was a good reason for me to bring it up.
This game has such visual vibes, man. Like,
Well,
there
that's
is
the
nothing
thing.
out there that looks like this game.
Even if the actual effects are primitive, like, you know, if you have a good sense of art direction and, you know, you can work with those limitations.
Mm-hmm. Because the Sega Saturn was not a console that was, very powerful when it came to 3D graphics. It was more built for 2D, which was... it ended up not being the direction that the games industry ended up going in.
Now, I would like to see how these visuals work when there's gameplay.
Well, we'll see eventually. We haven't even
That will be-
found our Dragoon yet.
That'll be a more practical question, I guess. Oh, he's got a staple gun.
And it seems to not be working. Shake the gun, that'll make it work.
Shake that dick.
Shake that fucking dick.
Alright, what was the head lice? Oh, they're dead.
Yeah, eat lasers, bitch.
Head and shoulders.
Damn you, head and shoulders. Damn
I
you
guess
in the ass.
Head and shoulders doesn't really do anything for head lice.
No, that's a dandruff shampoo.
I don't really know what you do if you've got lice, other than cry.
Do dragons ever get shampoo? Or, not shampoo, dandruff?
Well, no, they don't have hair.
That doesn't mean you can't get, dandruff.
They're reptiles. They're skin sheds, probably.
And, well, Edge took acid again. He really needs to stop doing that.
It doesn't sound like anything bad has happened. Whoa!
Like I mentioned, this game's a little trippy.
Did you ever watch the Boogie 2988 documentary that everyone was talking about like a year ago?
No.
Well, there's a part in it at the very end where after all the many poor life decisions he's made have resulted in terrible consequences, he decides that one thing that he's going to do to, find the truth of what he needs to do is he goes out into the woods with some guy who's got shrooms, and he just does shrooms out in the forest. And I want somebody to edit that sequence. I want them to splice it into that part of the documentary.
Oh my god. I love this game's dragon noises.
I like the dragon's helmet.
That's just his
I like
head.
that Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, how did he put that on?
He just
But
be
if
like that.
I guess that's just his skull.
Alright, dragon chose us. Let's fucking ride.
All right, partner. You know what time it is.
Keep on rolling, baby.
I will name my dragon Fred.
There is a way to barrel roll in this game, but I don't remember how off the top of my head.
God damn it.
I will try to figure it out.
だいぶ流されたな。早く発掘所に戻らないと。だけどこのドラゴン、どうやったら言うことを聞いてくれるんだろう。
And it pretty obviously switches to Japanese there. Alright. Oh, oops, wrong button.
Yeah,
we fly.
I knew that because I definitely know Japanese.
Well, the voice actor seems a lot more comfortable with the language now. Yeah, game controls very, very well on top of the dragon.
If you could just know any language, what language would you want to know?
Honestly, Japanese is up there for me just because it would help me understand some of these video games. Because Sega Saturn had a lot of games that released in Japan and nowhere else. Check it out, burbs. Some wonderful Sega Saturn burbs. Let's play a game called Count the Pixels on these burbs. Oh, there goes
There used
one.
to be that Twitter page back when Twitter was good. That it was called like Animals in Old Video Games or something like that.
Oh, I've
where
never
it'd be,
seen
like,
that.
low polygon animals from like whatever
Uh-huh.
old games from the 90s and early 2000s.
That would fit right in there.
No, I learned Spanish when I was in high school, and I did take a Spanish course in college, and like I guess there's
I took Spanish classes, but I didn't learn Spanish.
Yes, I feel like my experience was that of many Americans who were required to take language, which is that I took it and then was like, fuck this. I just taking this because I have to, and then like by the time I'm an adult and there might occasionally be a practical use for it, I'm like, fuck.
Right.
Because I remember at my old job, I used to have Spanish-speaking people come into my store, and I was like, if I just had actually tried, this would help. But I remember when we went to the same high school. We were given the option of Spanish, French, and German.
Yep.
And I wanted to learn French.
Wow, what a loser.
I wanted to learn French. Well, in my head, and I don't know, I think maybe I just wanted to be different because everybody was taking.
Hold up,
Spanish.
what do you think this is?
A dual
Wrong,
disc.
it's a save point.
Oh.
It's an ancient device, let's save.
Goodbye, dual disc. Until next time. But I wanted to learn French, and I guess my thinking was most people took Spanish. It was because Spanish is, I don't know, I guess it's mostly it's not radically different from English or whatever, or I don't know. I was like, I want to learn French. I want to do something different. And also I was like, I'm from New York, and Quebec is right there. There's probably a more practical use for French in certain parts of this, which is actually not true. There's probably more Spanish speakers.
It's no use.
But I was thinking, if I ever go to Montreal, I'll know French or whatever. But my parents were like, no, learn Spanish. It'll be more practical. Which it would have been if I'd actually wanted to bother to try. But I wonder if I had taken the language that I had initially wanted to take. If I had actually taken French, I wonder if I would have actually bothered to, learn it because it was something I was interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, well. German, I was like, okay, German. No.
There's something inside.
I'm saying
Dad?
9.
Not actually, Dad. I just wanted to make a Where's My Family reference.
It's Captain Crunch.
よく無事で隊長早く行け奴らは谷に沿って北へ向かってるあの男クレイメンたちを追え本物の帝国軍が来る前に
クレイメン誰なんですそいつは
Stop calling me Crayman!
それに
God
何で
damn
も
it.
なきゃならないんです
特務部隊黒い艦隊を率いる男の話を聞いたことがあるおそらくは奴が
This guy looks like if Parappa the Rappa was a human.
Kinda.
俺たちを疑う
But he's not, because that was a PlayStation game.
以外
Yeah, when are we gonna do Parappa the Rapper?
I've never played that game before. I mean, I've obviously watched videos of it, but I've never played it myself.
You've never slammed your penis in the car door?
No. Have you ever slammed your penis in the door of a Cybertruck?
これは
Oh, I've never been in a Cybertruck.
Well, I don't recommend it.
Have you been in a Cybertruck before?
I've slammed my penis in the door of a Cybertruck, and let me tell you, man. It feels like losing your captain.
I see Cybertrucks rolling around every now and then here in Pittsburgh.
Really?
Now, you live
They
You
haven't
live in
just fallen apart?
You live in a smaller populated area than I do.
I've
Did you
never
ever
seen a
see-
Cybertruck IRL.
Okay. I'm sure you see Teslas occasionally.
Yeah, there's a Tesla Uber driver.
But no, yeah, I see the Cybertrucks, and I really cannot explain how, So, okay, people
So we
make
can
fun
do
of
some, we can read some tutorials. I'm not going to. I know how to play this game.
People make fun of the Cybertrucks because they're, they look stupid, and,
They fall apart and they're terrible in every way.
and they are not really designed for safety or whatever, but I don't know, if you've never seen one in person, you don't appreciate how strangely oversized they are.
Yeah, I've never seen one in person.
They're
so.
very big, and like they're very big, and it's just such a strange car.
Well, we got some
I don't
caves we can
understand.
go in here. Oops.
I understand why people like the normal Tesla cars, sort of. I mean, now it's kind of weird because Elon Musk is like a political figure.
Uh-huh.
But like, go back whatever 3 or 4 years, I can understand why somebody would be interested in getting a Tesla. Whatever, I don't know. I don't understand the Cybertruck. I don't get it. It really does feel like it's like the like lame guy's idea of a cool car.
Yeah, you'd kind of have to be like the biggest fucking idiot to buy one of those.
I want a car that looks like polygons.
I want to get away.
The trapezoid car.
I want the Sega Saturn car.
It kind of does look like a Panzer Dragoon object.
Yeah, an interesting thing about the Sega Saturn was that if I'm correct about this, is that it doesn't actually render triangles like every other system for its polygons. It actually renders quadrilaterals for its polygons.
Ah!
So that was kind of apparently a bit of a pain to make graphics for.
But it actually wouldn't be able to render a Cybertruck very easily, would it?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't really know how to make graphics for a Saturn. I just know that that's just a quirk about it. Or I believe that's a quirk about it.
I don't know. To me, the Cybertruck feels like it is destined to go the way of the Hummer, which is a vehicle that was very popular for like a period of, maybe like 3 or 4 years that like seems very stupid in hindsight.
Yeah. What is this? Oh yeah, that's a map. Speaking of Dora the Explorer. Well, we can't destroy that.
That just looks like a fan, like a
Yeah, that's what
like
it
a
is.
fan unit.
It's just a big old fan.
Okay, I guess it is.
Which way am I going? I'm going south. I think I've already covered this ground. Yeah. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't think I did, despite going through the caves and whatnot. I would like to get into a random encounter or something, just to show that off. There we go.
Come on, guys.
Alright, so now we can actually see the battle system, which is fairly unique. So you see, we got these gauges down here. They fill up with time. They don't fill up when you're repositioning or shooting enemies with your laser or your gun, which I'm going to shoot him with my gun right now, just because.
This creature that we're fighting, did he get, did the Joker give him a toxin or something? Why does he look like
He's got kind of a funky mouth. That's just how he evolved, apparently.
Also, he has two, oh, he just shattered into glass.
Yeah, that's just kind of how the enemies in this game die.
Huh. This music is bumping.
Yeah, this game has some pretty good music. The whole series has some pretty goddamn solid music. I got a Nando drill. Yeah, the game is very generous with items. We're probably not going to be using all of them, and a lot of them are just vendor loot. Alright, so the game's starting us off in a disadvantaged position, because you can see from that radar on the bottom, we're in the red zone until we move back here into the green zone. That guy's going to keep regenerating, that's fine, because now I can just shoot the one that's regenerating. And he will go down.
Nice.
Now I'm in a position where I can just use the dragon's lasers against the rest.
I see what you mean about the RPG, This is not nearly as fun. At least this is visually interesting.
Yep.
But I guess you know, we have talked about potentially returning Pokemon to the repertoire.
Yeah, we might do another Pokemon game at some point.
This is a good way to kind of transition our way back into maybe doing another Pokemon stream, which I hope so, because I fucking love our Pokemon streams.
Yeah, they are quite fun.
I just love talking about Pokemon.
It's a series where that gives a lot to talk about. Yeah, I can do that.
We also, I think we were kind of, we didn't really discuss this, but I think it's kind of after having a couple games in a row that we kind of got frustrated with and gave up on, we're like, maybe we should pick a game that we know for a fact we can get through.
Yep. That's why I chose Panzer Dragoon Saga. I've finished this game like 3 times now or something.
Something that will not piss you off while you're playing it.
Right. Well. Well, we turned that device off and that stopped the noise, so let's exit this little cave here and see what happened. I just love the odd sense of scale in this game. Like, let me just kind of show you what I mean by going up to this. Like, to see what I mean, the dragon looks larger when you're, like... It feels like that gets bigger than it should when you get closer to it. And it's just a kind of an odd sense of scale that's not a bad thing, it's just a very unique thing about this game's visual identity to me. Yeah, let's just shoot it with the gun.
I'm the Joker.
And then laser it. And we got an excellent for that fight. Wonderful.
Excellent.
That is the best grade you can get for a fight in this game.
You know what this game is missing, though?
What?
It's missing advertisements for Red Bull.
That is true.
You could put them where the fans are.
Well, the monsters can enter here too now because the fans aren't glowing. Let's hope this wasn't a mistake. Oops.
I was about to ask, what are all these fans for? But I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, this universe has a lot of monsters. I love that staticky ass dragon flying noise. It's so crunchy in the way that only these games are. Alright, and here's a big ol' hunk of shit.
No.
クレイメン艦よりの変身確認できません。
こんなところであの発掘物をドラゴンを奪われるわけにはいかん。全艦戦闘態勢を取れ。ダメです。風車弾急増接近。間に合いません。
Maybe there are more dragons, who knows? That would be pretty crazy, though. Aye.
What if Josh Todd found a dragon?
Oh my god, that would be fucking chaos.
He's riding around on the dragon, going aye.
Oh, I'm in a bad position here. Yeah, see, we can get hit while they're on their sides, but I wasn't in front of them when they attacked me, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. Let's laser them.
I'm not sure I understand the, the aerodynamics of these Joker guys. Like, they have these kind of. It looks like they're like kind of gliding,
Uh-huh.
but their wings are angled in a weird way. I don't know how that works.
You might be saying that a lot in this game.
I'm no engineer, but I think that, probably if he's gliding and not flying, not flapping the wings, he probably needs the wings to be angled a little bit more horizontally.
And you saw we leveled up after that fight there. This is indeed an RPG. And we got a new Berserk technique. Can I show what that is now? Oh, also a new enemy here.
Ah, the poison dart frog.
Okay, yeah. So if I look at what's called the Berserk list, looks like the only Berserk I have is called the Heal, which recovers HP. Berserks are basically the equivalent of spells in this game. They're basically skills that the dragon can do.
Not an anime.
Oh, correct. Also, the main actions you can do on your turn are attack with your gun, attack with the dragon's laser, using an item from this menu here, or using a berserk. So far, I've just been attacking with the laser and the gun. So with these guys, you just kind of wait for them to turn to you, and then gun them.
What's going on with these guys?
They're funky.
What are they?
They're called gelada urchins.
What are they?
Gelada urchins?
But why?
That's just what they are. Listen, if you're gonna be saying that about every single enemy in this game.
Well, and I intend to.
I.
All right, we killed the sentient glow-in-the-dark chicken wings.
Indeed. And now we have to fight the Baldur Queen.
Baldur's Gate.
Not quite.
Oh,
Alright, let me see what I
just-
can do here.
That's just the final boss from Half-Life.
Alright, so... Okay, laser is the best thing to do to this queen. Okay.
The fucking stomach with a ball sack.
And we're just gonna keep lasering for now, because eventually she will do something. There we go. She shoots out some of those enemies that we were seeing earlier. So, since they're right next to us, we're gonna reposition right around here and shoot off our lasers. Then let those enemies come to us.
I like that whatever species this is, it's obviously very progressive because even though this woman clearly has a ball sack, they do not question her womanhood.
She's still the queen, man.
She's still a queen and she slays.
Alright, and that was a pretty good boss fight there. Or sub-boss, I guess. Yep, we got an excellent rank on that. That was what I was hoping for. And 69 experience.
On 420! Oh my god, we got 420!
And we got the chain laser berserk.
We should just end our channel now.
Oh, there might be a passageway under the waterfall. Let's look at that.
Alright. Well, that... I know I said I wasn't a visual effects snob, but that waterfall looks like it's designed to give children seizures.
Hey, we're not playing Pokemon yet.
Ah!
Alright, we got D Unit 2.
Yeah, I just learned about that the other day. What was the Pokemon that
Porygon.
was... Porygon. I feel bad for Porygon. Because I don't think it's Porygon's fault that those kids had seizures.
Also, let me just kind of look at my items here. We got some HP replenishing items, some status recovery items, an item that just damages enemies, and a bunch of vendor trash.
Porygon is innocent. Justice for Porygon.
We have a manual given to Imperial recruits. This just starts in our inventory. There's a lot of books. Oops, I bumped my microphone stand. There's a lot of books in this game. I don't know. Do you think we need to read all of this text? Because there's like...
No.
There's a lot of text in this game, man. Like, look at all of this for this other one.
9.
Will Edge ever call me father?
9.
Alright, so we're gonna be doing an illiterate playthrough of Panzer Dragoon Saga. That's fine.
We're going. Look, this is a high energy, low intelligence stream. Okay.
But, yeah, the D Unit 2 is an organic substance. It appears to be a part of something larger, so maybe we'll keep that in mind for later. Alright, where am I?
Alright, let's take a look at the water. Not bad. Although, again, a little seizure-y.
Very pixelated. Also, there's... Oops, it was kind of hard to see there. We can hit the fishies with our lasers and they jump out of the water.
Do the fishies like that?
I mean, I don't know. Does it matter?
I don't want to upset the fish.
It's just something you can do.
I don't want to disrupt their mating habits, if that's what they're here to do.
Why are you so worried about whether the fish gonna fuck?
Because if the fish don't make baby fish, then their populations will drop, and then it'll be harder to get sushi.
Oh, fair. That's important.
I don't think I've ever seen you eat sushi.
I've eaten sushi with you before.
Have I?
Yeah.
Or have you?
Yeah.
It must have been a while ago.
I don't eat it much. It's not my favorite thing ever. Wait a minute. I'm still right here. That's one thing about these kinds of games. Random encounters can kind of turn you around a little bit.
I don't go out for sushi very often. Sushi to me is not a restaurant food, really. At least, you know, none of the places I've been to have ever convinced me of that.
Ah.
Like, you can go, I feel like you could go to a Wegmans or a Giant Eagle or, you know, whatever, any kind of bigger grocery store and get sushi that is perfectly satisfying. Now, when I lived in Binghamton, there used to be this place that I don't believe is there anymore, where they had one of those conveyor belts where you could get like, you know, they'd have sushi coming around on the conveyor belt. You could take it off, and it's kind of, that was fun. That was nice, because then you can kind of pick and choose what, you know, you're not just getting like.
Let's see what's over on this side. More fish down there.
You know, you pick up a $2 plate of tuna, $3 plate of whatever.
I like salmon sushi.
Salmon is good in sushi. I like tuna. I like squid.
I've never had squid before in anything, actually. Am I in a
It's
good or
these
a bad
fucking guys.
position?
The fucking booty cheek monsters.
Hell yeah, booty cheeks.
This one's kind of spiny. He kind of has like a Mr. Mime head.
Well, speaking of spines, I got hit by them.
I don't like these guys.
Well, let's kill them.
Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them up.
Do ya?
Good fight.
Nice cock. Yeah, this kind of be the game. We fly around, we get into fights, we play through story stuff. It'd be one of those kinds of games.
Yes, I kind of assumed this would be more of a vibey, slightly podcasty type stream.
Yeah, that's just fine.
We'll just have to talk about Easter facts or something.
Look up funny Easter facts. Look up funny resurrection jokes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What did you do for Easter today?
I just went to my mom's house and pet her dog a bunch.
Yes.
Because she is a good girl. In
Easter's
fact,
kind of
the goodest girl.
kind of a difficult one to talk about because it's like, what are you fucking like? I mean, like, the Easter tradition is like eggs and shit. It's like, I don't know. Like, I'm assuming you have not been painting eggs or going,
No.
Hunting for eggs and doing Easter bunny shit. Like,
Actually, I am the Easter bunny, but we're not going to get into that.
Easter is a fairly, unless you are actually engaging with it as a religious holiday, a fairly childish holiday.
Yeah.
That doesn't translate very well to, like, adult stuff. Like, like Christmas, adults they engage in Christmas. Thanksgiving, adults participate. New Year's, whatever. Easter is not really a grown-up holiday unless, again, you are actually celebrating it as a religious holiday.
Now, what about Arbor Day?
Well, kids love Arbor Day.
I also love Arbor Day. Trees are fucking dope, man. I may not like good pussy, but I like good tree.
At least this year, Easter falls on 420, so we could lean into the 420 of it all.
I mean, I don't really care
you
about
don't
420. It's something I'm doing every day anyway.
Yeah, is there anybody, all these fucking people who are like, hey, 420, are these people who are, I'm supposed to believe, are not smoking weed all other 364 to 365 days of the year?
That's exactly what we do. Do you think these guys smoke weed?
Probably. Look at their fucking faces.
Ranking Panzer Dragoon bosses by whether they smoke weed.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that video. I would rather do that than a bangability tier list. Jesus Christ.
I mean, everything in that tier list would be Av.
Look at the nuts on this baby.
Excellent!
Excellente.
And we got 69 experience, which is also excellent. Excellent cock. And fish.
We are the excellent life form.
Oh no. Going into the waterfall. And it's 2 frames of animation.
Mm-hmm. The crunchy wings really are something.
I love it, man.
The wings flapping on this dragon just sounds like Tony Soprano breathing. Like, it just sounds like me when my sinuses are acting up.
Alright, we get our first real boss fight now.
Oh shit. Who are we fighting?
Not that guy. That guy.
Oh. He also has a big nutsack.
It's the nutsack. Oh, that thing he was riding just fucking died. Here he come. Lolnope.
早く穴の中に隠れて。
ああすまない
Alright, let's fight this anus face.
Let's break down what's going on with the Arachnoth visually here. So we've got the big nutsack. We've got the anus face. He has kind of like a Yoshimitsu head.
Should I go for lasers or should I go for gun? Lasers, okay.
He's kind of got patterns on the back of him, like a sort of a death head
Got a
moth or
stinger.
something.
He's drooling.
This is quite the creature.
Uh-huh. Panzer Dragoon has quite a few quick creatures.
What evolutionary developments had to happen to make this guy?
Well, he's an Iraq and a Noth.
So he's like a spider moth?
I guess? I don't know.
How is he flying? That's a good question.
Those
aren't
things on the back of his head, I guess?
those aren't wings. He's not flapping.
Now he's
anything.
enraged. So what I want to do now... Oh, his nutsack is swelling.
Oh no.
What I want to do is go
Whoa.
over here and have him charge at me.
Oh, his nutsack is expressive.
Because now his back is going to be exposed, and I can just... laser him to my heart's content.
His nutsack is weak.
It's the nutsack.
You think that, like, you know how his nutsack gets big and small? That's like how he expresses emotion.
Oops, I did
What
not
if-
mean to laser him there.
What if, like, instead of using our face to express emotion, we just, like,
We
used our
exposed
ball
our nutsack.
yeah, we just dropped our pants and was like, look, I'm mad.
I think I might be able to take care of him here, hopefully. If not, I'll eat one more charge attack and probably get less than an excellent rank. If I can take him out here, I'm good. Could have gone for a berserk there, but it's fine. And now he die. Amazing sound.
Oh. What was that red stuff that came out of
大
him?
丈夫かな。
Bug juice? I don't know. Great fight.
Okay. Who's this guy?
That's the guy that was running away from Arachnoth there.
Yeah, but who is he? What's his problem?
うわこりゃ一体あんたのドラゴンなのか
What the?
僕のってわけじゃない。 なぜか言うことは聞いてくれるんだけど。
What the hell?
What the hell? Oh, imagine if fucking Henry Townsend was in this game.
ドラゴンね。そうか。確かにこいつがあれば帝国とも戦える。
帝国と戦うだって。まさかお前もクレイメンの。
ちょっと待てよ。人違いだって。クレーメンのなんかじゃない。俺はシーカーだ。
Stop calling me Crayman!
洞窟集団の。
おいおい。
It's gonna be every time his name is mentioned.
I mean, it actually makes sense there.
あの宝の山が奴らのもんだって誰が決めた？
そのシーカーのあんたがなぜこんなところに。
仲間との合流地点に向かってたんだが、近道をしてたらあいつに襲われてな。助かったよ。で、ついでと言っちゃなんだが、俺をそこまで運んでくれないか。いや、何、そう遠くはない。カイナスの村って言って、ここのすぐ南さ。そんなに警戒すんなよ。一人旅には慣れてないんだろ。力になるぜ。
わかった。だけどその村に行くだけだ。
ああ、十分十分。ああ、自己紹介がまだだったな。俺の名はガッシュ。本名はスキアド・オプス・ガッシュって言うんだが、なあ、ガッシュでいい。こう見えても、この辺りの情報には詳しい。
I can't tell if this guy's wearing a mask or if his face is just fucked up.
He's wearing a mask. Kind of hard to
構成
tell.
生物のこと。
Okay.
なんだって教えてやるぜ。
Ha 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 ha.
Dargan. Yeah, we're gonna give Gash a lift back home. But first, anything else to do right now? I'm not entirely sure. Let me check really quick. Yeah, there's the areas we've already been to, but I don't think I can do anything else there, so let's just go to the village.
Oh, this place looks nice. Where are you from? I'm from the valley that's filled with shadows and sounds like death.
Wow.
ここも
Remember when a place got wiped off the map in
やられ
the
た。
opening cutscene?
構成生物、あの化け物どもさ。だが、なんで
Yeah, this place got totally 9/11'd.
Oh no! I hate when that happens. Never forget!
この辺りを調べてくる。悪いが、もう一晩だけ付き合ってくれ。
ああ。
That's okay. Green Day will make a great album about this event.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I'll have like 2 fucking good songs on it. Here it is, the best song in the soundtrack.
Don't wanna be a Panzer idiot.
こんなのと一緒に旅をすることになったのか。
Why the long face?
I think that Gas should have a Zote mask.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
神様なんて世界を守る存在がいるんなら、この村も。
Speaking of which, when's Zote Boat coming out?
まあ、
Yeah, how funny would it be with all the Silk Song, whatever shenanigans, if they made like a Zote spinoff before that?
Oh, I'd be so happy.
I mean, we would like that, certainly, but
そりゃそうも言いたくなるさ。
like just without any like.
やってるからな。
I think a lot of people would be happy about that, honestly.
Well, yeah, they probably
あんたの方
would.
が詳しいか。
I wouldn't be the only one to think that's hilarious. I will say the dragon hasn't pissed yet, so this game's starting to lose me.
Oh yeah.
隊長やみんなの敵を討ちたい。
Yeah, when are we gonna play Drakengard 3 on the channel?
Fucking never.
どちらにしてもよほどの目的がないと。
I do not like that game. Like, I know I had a challenge to play Drakengard 1 if, like, someone beat my Kengo record before a certain time, but, like, I'm not even doing that challenge for Drakengard 3 because I just don't want to play that game.
Well, Drakengard, like the original one, is supposed to be significantly better than 3, right?
俺か？
More tolerable than 3, certainly.
Is that my understanding?
I wouldn't say it's better, but it's less outwardly offensive, certainly.
Is there less pissing?
人を探してる。絶対のキャプテンとでも訳せば。
Whoops, bump my mic stand again. Yes, there's less pissing, but there's also some
国は
crazy shit.
Wow.
絶対の
We do love when there's crazy shit.
Yeah, so they mentioned someone called the Divine Visitor,
悪いが、
but he's not allowed to say anything more
それ
about
以
it.
上は言えんな。そのクレーメントやさ、砂漠へ向かったぜ。それで砂漠の暴走生物がここに攻め込んだのさ。シーカーは死んでも仲間に情報を伝える術を知って
Yeah, who needs Morrowind?
We have good games.
We'll always find a reason to do a Tim Allen grunt. Especially these, like, any game that's in a foreign language where the only thing we're gonna understand is the occasional, like, person being like, "Ooh, ooh."
Oh, let's go. Should we give the dragon a name? We should give the dragon a name.
What did I say? What did I say we should call it earlier? I had something.
I don't remember.
Fred, that's right, Fred.
Oh yeah, because he's Fred Dursting. I think the last time or the first time I played this game, I named him Pretzel just because I thought it was a cute name.
That is a cute name.
Well, he's happy. That is my favorite thing in this game. Is the happy dragon noises.
ああ、俺も連れてってくれよ。実はここで仲間と会った後、砂漠の向こうで別のシーカーと合流するはず。
Fuishna.
だけど、一人で砂漠越えはできないし。な、頼むぜ。
Oh, we can give him a lift, yeah.
ありがたい。その代わり砂漠の越え方は俺が教えてやるよ。大丈夫、任しときなって。
And we can ask him about a lot of things.
Do we want to do that, or?
Well, I can to show
砂
off.
漠は
So you can do this.
Ah. Oh no. That's good. That's good. I like this.
I don't know why you can do that, but you can.
Well, because so you can slow. Because like, if it takes you a while to read the subtitles, or if you know, I don't know why you'd speed it up. I don't know why you'd speed it up. That's
Because it's funny.
とにかく
Yeah.
Whoops.
地下の通り道を探す。
I accidentally... There we go. And column wood burned well. That's nice. Let's save our game because we're here. It's not a donut, but it'll do. What's this? Oh. And if we go back to above the excavation site, which is the very first area, we can do something very important. Number one, we can hear this banging ass song again.
I'm twerking.
Number two,
I'm doing the worm.
guess what? We can actually interact with the burbs now. And the game just kind of takes control from you
Yeah,
to do
it-
this.
Kind of clips you through several stalagmites.
It's fine.
Caw-caw, caw-caw.
The dragon just starts following them.
People got their laundry on the lines. Which implies that people are
I
living
think
in
those are
these rock
barrels. Those are just like flags. Or not barrels, but like buckets or something. Oh, did Cabo finally message me back?
I don't know.
Yes, he did. Oh, that's okay. Hey, sir.
Eh. Is there a way we can bring him in?
I don't want to mess with that while we're live right now.
Alright, well. Sorry, Cavo.
And we go to the burb nest.
Cavo,
We get D
we'll let
Unit
you-
1.
We'll let you join in the Nanoland watch party after the stream's over.
And then Ambrosia. Anyway, bye, burbs. That was all we needed to come here for. Right now, at least.
This fucking music is good.
Yeah, this game has quite good music. Sorry,
Are we in a
adjusting
colon
my
right now?
desk. It's just a tunnel.
Are we in a booty hole right now?
Not everything is booty holes, Oob.
I mean, that thing could come alive and be a boss fight and find out that we were in his booty hole the whole time. That could happen in this game. Don't tell me it couldn't.
We're only an hour in. You can't say that yet.
It could happen.
Anyway, now we go to the desert. Underneath the single layer of clouds. And we explore. Doesn't look like I can really easily show it off, but you can see the gashes also on the dragon's back. Might be able to see it in the fight.
Edgy!
Brr.
赤いやつが群れのボスだ。
I think they're bugs. Yeah, you heard him there. So he said the red one is the queen, so let's just aim for that one if we can get the gun on it. There we go. Yep, the queen is anti-laser, so we have to hit her with the gun.
Oh shit.
And we hit the queen, the rest of them just go away. Let's see. Let's go this way. There's some stuff going on in the background here.
It's like if an ostrich was a pyramid head.
A little bit. So the ones with horns are the only dangerous ones, I believe. Now we can just laser the rest of them.
This feels only maybe...
Oh, no, the other guys will attack.
Oh shit. This feels maybe like, you know, a chromosome removed from being, you know, a Cabela's Wild Hunt kind of game where you're just out on the frontier shooting whatever, turkeys or whatever.
That would be a cool game in this universe.
I'm always, whenever I'm at like a place that sells secondhand video games, they'll always have a bunch of Cabela Hunter games, and I'm always like, I don't know. I like playing those games at like Dave and Buster's or whatever, but to actually own the games, do they have a reputation for being like in any way good or bad? Or I'm like, it seems like a pretty straightforward, like, you just go out and you hunt, you rootin', tootin', deer shooting. Shouldn't be that complicated, right? I guess they have like the, you know, extreme African safari, and then the case has like a hippo being like in attack mode on the cover or something.
Oh, we got a Latham boss fight. Now, if I remember right with this guy...
I don't know. I haven't bought a video game in fucking 25 years. It's like a flounder.
As he suggests, we gotta kind of keep lasering this guy's multiple points until we just come across a weak point. Looks like we found it there. Can I get over here, charge some lasers, and then hit the weak point?
We got purpled.
I can hit that from here? Yeah, I can. Eventually, he's gonna regenerate and close that up, but we can hit him while we got that weak point open. That's probably the last volley we're gonna be able to do. Yeah.
Mucus shift.
So, now we just gotta repeat that again.
I personally think this Flounder Man is kind of cool, and I vote we leave him alone and let him do his thing.
Well, unfortunately, he's already angry with us, so we kind of gotta kill him.
Well, I
There's the
agree
weak
with
point.
him. I'm rooting for him.
Well, unfortunately, I'm rooting to and weak point shooting, so...
I hope you get purpled.
Too late, he already dead. I don't know how he's flying either.
Oh, I thought we were sliding along the ground.
We're a decent ways up.
Oh my.
That was an excellent boss fight, at least. Well, I mean, we got an excellent grade on it. Not that the fight itself was excellent.
Alright, these guys you can kill. I don't like them.
Oh, what's wrong with the worms?
They remind me too much of scorpions. And I'm on record saying that I fucking hate scorpions.
Oh, the worms are fine. They opened up a passage for us.
They're pointy.
抜け穴
そうだちょうどいい後を追いかけようぜ
I guess they're also kind of vaguely swordfish-like.
I'm gonna
like
ignore
a-
that for right now, because there is...
Like a marlin.
Some archways over here. And if we fly through them, another worm comes, and he's going...
赤いワームか珍しいな
to open up another passage for us. Because I guess we impressed the worm by flying through the archways? I don't know.
They love that we murdered that flounder.
It was a real dickhole.
They're like, we don't like that guy.
That should be an excellent. Oh yeah. I'm good at video games. Anyway, let's go in that passage that the big worm opened up. The one that we impressed with our rad skills.
Our rad specs.
I was waiting for that. And we're in another rectum.
Awesome.
This game has a lot of rectums. We got a few shield chips.
That's why you like this game so
Yeah.
much.
Butthole. That's apparently all that's in here. Alright, and let me check something really quick. Nope, I did not get that yet. Okay. And we're going back to the worm area. After getting assaulted by bugs.
Oak song.
Yeah, where's Hornet?
I'm just fucking vibing to this music, man. Doing the electric slide.
Are you just doing that in your chair right now?
Yeah, I'm doing it in I'm doing it in my living room. Just
Okay.
I'm doing the whole fucking
20 claps this time.
That's the cha-cha slide.
Oh, right, my mistake.
Well, I will start doing that. I'll do
No,
the
one
electric
left.
slide. I'll do the cha-cha slide. I'll do the Macarena.
Hey, fuck arena.
Panzer Dragoon.
Oh my goodness. So many random encounters. And it's giving me very bad starting positions.
やつに注意しろ
Yeah, you told me that already. Oh, wait, no, this is a good starting position, aside from
Shut
the
up.
fact that it doesn't start me with any gauges charged. Let's just blast lasers at him. What's the worst that can happen?
Just start blast.
That went well. Yeah, if it starts you in the front of the radar, it starts you with no gauges full, which is kind of strange, but... There's an item I have not found yet. Right here. D Unit 3, we need to get all the D units, so I can find the D.
Is it a massive D?
Maybe.
Did John Woo make this game?
Oh, we can only wish. If Ed just starts knocking back tequila bombs.
Hell yeah. Imagine getting what if they got the well, you know, is drunk driving doesn't really apply if you have dragon.
Does it? I don't know.
Well, because the dragon is the one that's flying. So as long as the dragon's not drunk, then theoretically you can be as hammered as you want.
Well, how
hop
in
on the
control
dragon.
of the dragon are you?
You know, that's a good question. How in control are we?
I feel like I'm in control of this dragon. Let's use a berserk. I haven't used one yet. Chain laser, holy sphere, or phantom slashers, which sounds the most fun to you?
I mean, phantom slasher sounds pretty badass.
All right. Didn't do a whole ton. Like, different berserk attacks are better in different circumstances, but I was never sure, like, which ones are good when. Usually the gun and the laser are enough to take enemies out, but sometimes the berserks are quite useful. There's a worm caught in a sand whirlpool there.
As is known to happen sometimes.
いいじゃないか。人助けみたいなものだし。
See, because we saved the baby worm, Mama Worm's happy and is going to open up another passage for us.
So we are incentivized to be nice to these upsetting creatures.
Yes.
Well,
And I don't know where that was, but that's okay.
this game is like, yeah, you fucking kill all these monsters, except these monsters.
And some monsters are nice. Not all of them are scary monsters. There are some nice sprites.
How do... Fuck you. How do we know? They're all hideous.
If they attack us, then they're assholes.
Oh.
Duh.
Was the flounder attacking us?
Yeah,
Oh.
totally.
I
I got a mauler. We got a YouTuber that talks way too fucking much.
Me!
You're not Mauler, trust me. You don't want to be Mauler.
What did Mahler do?
He's just, like... I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word. Like, it starts with A and ends with eutistic. But he's really that.
Okay, alright, sure. I don't know why the eutistic. Nothing rhymes with eutistic.
And over here we got plant release. Hollins.
Man, I didn't realize he starts with an A, rhymes with eutistic. I didn't
No,
realize
it
was
ends with eutistic.
I didn't realize it was Archduke Franz Ferdinand Eutistic.
There we go, I got the Kuo pollen. Oh, I got so many bad dudes here. Let's go over here so I can maybe charge up some lasers. Go back here and fire off a holy sphere. See what happens if I do that.
A holy hand grenade.
Quite a bit. That helped. I should probably heal some HP. I only have 270 out of 520 left. Glug glug. Right, what's all this shit then? Yeah, we know
That's
this.
a lot. It's a lot of shit.
It's just bugs. I just shoot the red one and they all go away. How was that only great? That was literally the best I could have done with that starting position.
Well, you should have done it better.
Maybe you should have done it better.
Well, I'm not the one playing the video game. If I was playing, I'm sure I would have 100%ed that. I would have
100%.
I would have no-scoped that bug.
Well, maybe you're a bitch. Did you ever think of that?
Edgy.
No,
No.
Gash. Easy experience at the very least. That will be useful. Maybe. Maybe not. This game isn't particularly difficult.
ダッシュあれがオアシス
ああ。だけど水
No,
脈への入り口が
that's an album by
急性期の
Genesis.
塞がれてるな。
What about Oasis?
Or not Genesis. What am I thinking of?
点滅し始めた。他の異物に同調したんだ。どっかであれと同じような形をした異物が作動を始めたはずだ。そいつを探そうぜ。
Alright, so I saw something over here. Yeah, this guy. Let's break it. It's just one of those days!
See, Fred. It was a good name to give him.
どっかで音がしなかったか。
And now, we can go back here.
Justice.
And go in a hole in the earth.
Because it looked like the T. The cross.
We're in another sphincter. Into the blue ruins.
If I had learned French when I was in school, I could have moved to France and I could have made house music, and then I wouldn't be doing this fucking shit. I'd be a fucking millionaire. If only I knew French.
Sure.
We're getting swarmed. Oh no.
That's okay. I happen to
And
know
there's
a berserk technique
ostriches.
that works pretty well called Holy Sphere, bitch.
Yeah, it's a great game strategy. Just blow up the stage.
Listen, if a nuke is available to me, I'm gonna use the nuke.
Gonna give him the old Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer style. Anything over here? Doesn't look like it. Maybe there is. Might just be draw distance messing with me. Who knows?
More bugs.
Alright, Oppenheimer time. Whoops, wrong one.
How many?
That's okay, we got to see chain lasers. Which was pretty cool. That wasn't a swarm, that was literally just one.
It's a single bug.
That does not constitute a swarm.
I think definitionally, it's not a swarm.
Anything over here? Yeah, I don't see anything. Alright, let's stay behind them and show no mercy.
Like Shadow.
Destroying anything that is not our friend, or whatever the fuck that line
These
is.
things don't look like friends. These things... I don't even know what these things are supposed to be.
I didn't see what it was called. Ash is getting a little close there. I think he likes holding on to my back.
He's trying to touch your butthole.
Ooh. Controller, thank you. Whoa, whoa, oh no. There we go. It's fine. Oh, hello, Pludger.
I give up.
That didn't take it too long. We're still in the first stream.
What are these fucking things?
Well,
Oh,
whatever it is, it's dead.
I mean, they're not especially impressive enemies, are they?
Like I said, this game's actually pretty easy, but that's fine.
We're just like a lot of these guys, these enemies just look like Macy's parade floats. You just, and then they kind of act like it, like you shoot them and then they just kind of float off into space or collapse.
Yeah, they just deflate.
Like, look at that.
What is that blue stuff that comes out of it? Is it blue
Jizz.
raspberry flavored?
Jizz.
Why is it blue?
'Cause
Jizz
it
isn't
is.
blue.
It can be.
Since when?
Since you were in Panzer Dragoon land.
Oh, okay.
Where is this place? Like, what is it called? What's the setting?
I don't
exactly
know off the top of my head.
Is there a name for this area?
Perhaps? I don't know.
Is this just what Japan looks like in the future?
I suppose.
But
There we
they
go,
have like
got
a weird
D Unit
language.
4. I already got 4 of those Ds.
But they have a weird language, so this must be a weird place.
地下遺跡への入り口が砂で塞がれてる。
Well, let's break stuff. That seems to be our main mode of interacting with the world. And here comes a Dust Devil.
Yatta! 砂が吹き飛ばされていく。
ここの遺跡を越えれば砂漠も終わり。あとは地下をまっすぐ飛ぶだけだ。気楽に行こうぜ。
Alright. Well, let's fly underground then.
Yeah. This place looks cool.
すごい。地下にこんな空洞があるなんて。なんだこの青いやつは。
廃種？おかしいな。この規模の遺跡ならもっとまともなやつがいるはずだ。まあいい。さっさと片付けて先を急ごうぜ。
Alright, well, this guy actually isn't going to attack us, so a good idea here is to just actually only attack him when I have completely full gauges. And just keep doing that.
I thought we were gonna
Alas.
attack guys who are not attacking us. Why can't we just leave these guys alone?
Because I'm an asshole.
I don't want to say that guy's name. That seems a little too close to slur territory.
I pronounce it Gigra. Hello. Alright.
What is this?
He's a big boy.
Did we fucking bust into that, you know, this underground tunnel, and then this is where fucking Encyclopedia Dramatica has been hiding this whole time? This is the source location? Oh. This place is fucked up.
Alright, so I guess I just want to stay here. And that's exactly what I want him to do, so I can get into his weak point and just gun him down. Simple as. And I just reposition. Charge my gauges. And just let him get behind me so I don't have to do it myself. Because that could be dangerous. He could attack when I'm done moving.
That's a gamer strat right there.
And now there really are no safe spots, so just gotta let him do his thing. And, well, always shifting into defensive form. So let me see what I'm doing here really quick. I don't think I gotta do anything different here, I just gotta... Oh. Well, I think I just... Damn. Yeah, that's all I had to do. Oh, okay, whatever. Just keep attacking him. I don't care, man. He's gonna go down eventually. He's just a bitch. And let's just move to the less dangerous zone. Parasites? What the hell are this?
I'm doing the, you know that dance from the gas pedal music video?
Uh-huh.
I'm doing that to this music right now. I'm doing the stanky leg. I'm doing the Dougie. I just can't help myself.
Alright, I think I was actually messing up a little bit. Oh, what's he doing? There we go. That makes him put his arms down. That's how you do it. Kinda forgot. No. What you doing, buddy? I think I can just finish off his HP there. Yeah. Alright, complete form.
Oh my god, he's transforming into Optimus Prime.
That's okay, I got him by the ass. Observe. Well, why didn't you let me move, game? I was trying to move back here. So where's this guy going on the bangability tier list?
No.
Just no.
No, I don't think that would work with this game.
No, it would not.
It's a lot of you sick fuck territory for the most part.
Yeah, I think that would be like everything in this game, actually.
I think there's like to that ranking each enemy in Panzer Dragoon based on how much I think they would smoke a fat blunt or something. Or like what kind of drugs I think that they would use.
Who's on crack?
Yeah, who's on crocodile?
Hell yeah, edgy. That was only great. Damn it. But Dragon Boy is evolving.
Which Panzer Dragoon enemies are taking ecstasy?
Alright, and we can select our dragon type now. Hello!
This is the guy we just fought!
He's a douchebag.
What does he want?
He wants to kill us with his spikes.
Oh. There! We did murder him.
Now my dragon's all funky. He's like, nope, fuck yo, spikes. And now we change again.
You will never have a helmet as cool as mine.
And he shoot lightning now.
He's Pikachu!
Screen was flashing green a little bit there.
He's just like Joltik.
That's why I like this game.
じゃあここからは一人で行く。おかげでなんとか生き延びられそうだ。
What is this Renaissance fair ass music that's playing?
That's our camp music. It's my favorite song in the game. It's some RPG ass music, but it's some good RPG ass music.
そいつを持って東に飛びな。そこにキャラバンがいるはずだ。それを見せれば力になる。まあ、ドラゴンを。
What if you took this sound font and then you used it to make like Wonderwall?
Oh Jesus!
短い間だったが。
I just replaced the vocals with dragon noises.
Mm-hmm. Did you hear that they're making a Weezer musical?
What?
Yes.
Are you fucking with me?
No.
God damn it. Well,
So when are
now...
we gonna see that?
Never. So, now we can,
We're gonna coordinate a trip so we can see that together at the theater, right?
we can, take a look at Fred here, and we can
You're ignoring
change his model. That's pure defense type Dargon. That's pure attack type Dargon. Big nose. The biggest nose. It's going off the fucking screen. We can go... Whoops, I already looked at pure defense type. We can go pure agility type. Very cool looking.
Purple.
And we can go pure spiritual type. So, attack type focuses on its lasers. Spiritual type focuses on berserk moves. Defense type, higher defense, and agility charges your meters faster. Generally, you want to lean towards agility. I like to generally go towards agility attack. And now he looked different, see? Dragon just straight up changes. Let's pet him.
He's a little bit more bird-like.
Alright, we've been playing for almost 2 hours now. I think that's a pretty good place. Save our game and
Okay.
leave off. We got our mission for next time is to visit the caravan. And we have, of course, pet our dragon. He is happy. He can now change. We're just living it up. I'm sure nothing bad is ever going to happen again.
Yeah.
Join us next time for Panzer Dragoon Saga.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Weed Day. Happy...
Happy
Yeah.
Easter.
Bye.
Easter. Easter. Easter.
I remember.